Hi guys, my name is Taylor. Welcome back to Two Shakes of Happy. This is my first live stream, so bear with me. Tonight I'm going to be making just a quick dinner that I like to make when I don't have a lot of food in the fridge or I don't have time to cook something more exciting. But it's super simple, it's really easy, and I can't wait to share it with you. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. All right, flip this around. Okay. Oh no. Here we go. Okay, so this is everything you need. Just a bunch of veggies, just really whatever you have in the fridge will probably work. Some peanut butter, sesame oil, soy sauce, and a little bit of brown sugar. So I've already got some water boiling to make the ramen noodles, and then I've got a pan heating up to saute the veggies. And that's all I've done so far. So I'm just gonna jump right in and start chopping the vegetables. If I can find my knife. There it is. Okay. So first I'm going to add some oil to the pan so I can get it nice and hot. And I'm just going to start chopping. So this is just like an end of a zucchini that I needed to use up. You can chop them in whatever way you like. I typically just like to dice my zucchini into bite-sized pieces. Just want to get everything in about the same size pieces so that they cook at the same rate. And this is a red bell pepper from my garden, actually. Pretty excited to try it. And again, I'm just gonna chop it into bite-sized pieces real quick. Doesn't have to be perfect. And like I said, any vegetable will work pretty much. I mean, I wouldn't use like cucumbers or lettuce or something that you typically eat raw, obviously, but any vegetable that you cook. If you did use something like a hard squash, like butternut squash or sweet potato, you could definitely do it, but you'd want to cut it into smaller pieces and you'd want to start cooking it first because it would take longer to cook than the rest of the vegetables. So this is an Anaheim pepper from my garden, and I'm actually just going to leave a few of the seeds in there because they're kind of spicy and I want to make it a little bit spicy. And let's do an eggplant, also from my garden, which is why it isn't the most beautiful. Again, just chopping it into bite-sized pieces. So I'm just gonna get everything chopped and throw it all in the pan at once. Just do a little bit of cabbage. Cut off that edge. And I'm going to chop out the core. And then I'm just going to, chop it into squares. All right, and that's all my veggies. So we're really going for maybe 4 to 5 cups, but it doesn't matter. You don't really need to measure. It's just kind of whatever you prefer. You want more veggies than noodles, add more veggies. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the veggies to the pan. I'm camera over a little. Okay, so just gonna throw them right in there. I'm gonna turn my pan up a little bit, like a little more sizzle than that. And I'm just gonna salt it. Oops, that's pepper. And keep it moving. Then up here, got my water boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and add the noodles to that. So I'm just going to be using some normal ramen noodles. Just going to take them out of the package and then discard the chili. You don't need that. And then, or just the seasoning packet, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. And I'm just going to add the packets right in. Oh, making a mess. And I'm taking about 2 big servings, maybe 3. So I'm going to do 3 packets, oops, of noodles. But again, it's totally your preference. If, 1 packet of noodles per person is enough for you, just do 2, or just do 1, or however many servings you want to make. But it's about 1 packet per serving is what I shoot for. So those noodles are going to cook pretty quickly. They'll only take a couple minutes. Our veggies are flying away. Oh, sorry, I should have adjusted the camera here. So veggies we're just gonna get a light saute on the veggies. We don't really want them to be mushy or like completely cooked. So we're gonna saute them on high heat until they're just tender, but still a little bit crunchy to give it the noodles some texture. Okay, I'm gonna clean up my station a little bit here. Alright, and then while the noodles and the veggies are cooking, we're going to go ahead and make the sauce. I'm going to move the camera back over. Oh, puppy in the way. See if she'll move. Okay, now to make the sauce, just one second, I'm going to move the noodles around a bit. Okay, to make the sauce, all you're gonna do is mix together some soy sauce. I'm gonna start with about a 1/4 cup. And if you wanted to make it gluten-free, oh, that was the puppy. You could use tamari and gluten-free noodles. I know they have a lot of brown rice ramen noodles nowadays. They're pretty good. And then I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of peanut butter. I'm going to make it super peanut buttery. No. So about a 1/4 cup of peanut butter, a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. And then about a tablespoon of sesame oil. I'm not going to measure it. As you can tell, this recipe is very versatile. If you wanted to zhuzh up the sauce a little bit, you could add some minced garlic or ginger, or maybe some scallions, that would be really nice. And then I'm just gonna add maybe a half tablespoon of brown sugar. And then I'm just gonna mix it up. Until it's smooth. I might add a little bit of water to loosen it up. The peanut butter can make it really thick. I'm gonna move these veggies around a little bit. All right, it's coming together. I'm gonna give it a little taste. Pretty good. It's a little strong, so I'm gonna thin it out with some water. I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of water. And it wasn't quite sweet enough for me, so I'm gonna add a little bit more brown sugar. Maybe just another half tablespoon. But you can really just adapt this to your own liking. If you want it sweeter, add more sugar. If you want to add a little bit of acid, some lime juice would be good. I'm just trying to keep it really, really simple tonight. That's delicious. Okay, so that's ready. And I'm pretty sure our noodles are done over here. And our veggies are about ready. So honestly, we're almost done. Look at that, we're only 12 minutes in. Quickest dinner ever. Sorry, trying to get this camera right. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm gonna move these veggies around. These are looking good. They're still a little bit crisp, I can tell, but they're getting a little bit of color. That's perfect. And I'm going to, I'm gonna strain these noodles now. Take them to the sink. All right, so now all the components are ready. Really, all that is left to do is to mix it all together. Turn that burner off. Yum. All right, and since I've got a second, I'm just gonna chop up a little scallions to put on top. If I can find them. There we go. Okay. Oh. These scallions are ready to go. This is a great recipe to use up just like whatever veggies you've got in your fridge. Oh, puppy. Puppy says hello. Okay. Give these a quick chop. And I've already washed them. You guys know. I'm just going to use the whites tonight. Okay. All right, and I think we're ready to compose everything. The veggies are good. Move the camera back. Okay. So I'm just gonna add the noodles, add the sauce. We're just not gonna add all of it at once, just to make sure that it's not too much. I don't want it to be too saucy, if there is such a thing. So I'm just gonna mix it up. Yeah, it can use some more sauce, so we're just gonna go ahead and add the rest of it. All right, and we're done. These are Sesame Peanut Ramen Noodles. Real saucy, lots of vegetables, delicious. All right, so I'm gonna turn the burner off, and I'll just serve it up real quick. Grab some noodles. Oh, I love it, so saucy. And some veggies, gotta get your veggies in there. Oh. Perfect. There we go. And then I'm just gonna top it with some scallions. You could also top it with some cilantro, a squeeze of lime juice, whatever you've got really. And there it is, dinner in 15 minutes. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. Oh, flip it around real quick. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That is the end of my first live stream. Some Sesame Peanut Ramen Noodles. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a ton of fun. Thank you for bearing with me. I know that wasn't the smoothest or prettiest of live streams. All right, bye guys, have a good night.